Hello, I'm Dr. Deepak Subramanian. I'm a consultant, laparoscopic and bariatric surgeon at Chennai. Today, we are here to talk about we are all in a phase of extended lockdown for close to about 5 to 6 weeks now. Of course, certain privileges have been given for reducing, easing down the lockdown today, but still, most of the general public are still inside their houses. And this is a very extended period none of us in our lives have ever experienced. So, in this extended lockdown, one of the most commonest questions that is being asked to me by many patients or many of my family, friends, and other colleagues is how do I maintain my weight? I'm not doing my regular work, I'm not eating the right type of food sometimes. How do I maintain my weight, which can lead to other problems, as we all know, like diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, etc. Now, I wanted to talk to you on this and give you simple 5 steps which you can probably follow to maintain your weight during this lockdown. Of course, when we talk about weight, the first thing that comes to our mind is food. So, what is the type of food that we can probably eat during this period which can not allow us to gain weight? One is focus a lot on fresh fruits and vegetables, especially a lot of fiber in your food. This may include things like green leafy vegetables or cabbages, etc., similar to that. Now, by means of fruits, I also mean to say to increase your immunity, you can have a lot of citric fruits like oranges and many other types of citrus fruits. Also, you can have things like apples and bananas, which are freshly and freely available today in the market. Another very important aspect is the type of oil that you're going to use to prepare your food. Generally, it is preferred that olive oil is very, very safe for this kind of situations and does not cause an increase in the gain of weight during this period, especially or even in regular times. Another important factor is the amount of water that we take. We generally neglect the amount of water that we take. Now, this is summer in India, and in South India, it's peak summer, which we call in the month of May. And here we are also getting dehydrated at the same point of time. This can also lead to a lot of other problems like muscle wasting, etc. So, it is adequate water intake is very, very important in this period, which may include even up to about 3 to 4 liters of water. Generally, we are inside our house, we may not tend to feel thirsty and we may not drink water, but consciously we must make an effort to drink a lot of water during this period. Another important aspect when we talk about maintaining weight is exercise. Now, how do we maintain weight by means of exercise when there is a lockdown? We don't have a gym to hit, or we don't have places to go and jog around in the road. So, my best advice in this would be depends on on the age that you are in. Now, for example, if you are in a younger age group, say between 20 to 35, 40 years old, the easiest way to probably maintain this is to do simple body weight exercises within your own house. So by body weight exercises, I do not mean any equipment, simple body weight exercises. All these exercises are available in YouTube and many other online platforms for you to look for. If, for example, you're a little elderly person and you're used to walking outside in the roads daily in the mornings for half an hour, 45 minutes, my simple advice there will be make sure you continue the walk even within your house or even in the terrace of your apartment, etc. If your apartment is a huge apartment, has lots of flats inside, then there would be probably a small gym or something like that, which you can probably use if your apartment community allows it. The other also important aspect is there are also many online workout platforms that are available today. You can make use of them and make sure you have an exercise or some sort of a physical activity for at least about 30 to 45 minutes daily. If none of this is available, a simple normal household work itself will give you a decent amount of exercise for you to take care of yourself. The third most important thing is sleep. We all forget that sleep can seriously contribute to a lot of problems. Now, all of us need good sleep, adequate sleep for at least 6 to 8 hours of good sleep in the night. Now, many of us don't get this because we have work pressure, we have work stress, and many times people get calls in the night or sometimes people do night duties. Right now, there is no sort of things like that. So, you can actually dedicate your time to actual good sleep of at least 6 to 8 hours a day. The best way to probably sleep well during the night is to avoid daytime sleeping, which probably will be higher during this phase of lockdown because most of us are at home. But my suggestion is try and avoid this daytime sleep and try and sleep only during the night. Go to bed at the right time at about 10 p.m. or so and wake up by 6 a.m. Early to bed and early to rise is always a good way to move on. Another important factor, the fourth important factor is mental health. Now, all of us are stressed about what is our future going to be, how is this nation going to be, how is the world going to take this COVID or Corona. Now, all of us are going through a tough phase. It is not only you or your family who's going through this tough phase. Every single person in the world today is thinking about it. Now, the only way you can alleviate is to just relax right now and not think too much into the future. I think there are good steps that are being taken by all the organizations in many countries so that such economic crisis or financial burden is avoided for a long run. So my suggestion is fear of future or anxiety should not creep in. So make sure you do some sort of meditation or yoga or keep yourself calm during this period of time. Now, all this contributes to maintaining your weight because a balance of good diet, exercise, sleep, and good mental health can keep your weight as it is, or even sometimes can reduce your weight and maintain it for this period of time. So make sure you spread a lot of love, positivity, happiness, and stay safe, stay home. I'm sure we will all get out of it in a very, very good fashion. Thank you so much.